What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of FORNEVERNEWS! The only news source that provides anything and everything anime and manga related. And we don't bore you. We get into it. Let's do it.
No matter how you feel, get it done. No matter how you feel, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
Okay, people, welcome back to another episode. In case you don't know, 65% of people watching right now aren't subscribed to this channel. Crazy, right? So you can change that. You can do a big service and help this channel grow, thrive, and just in general keep it going by hitting that subscribe button and then hitting that bell and putting all notifications. That helps a lot. That's all you need to do. And boom, we keep it going. And yeah, FORNEVERNEWS, we drop episodes Monday through Friday at around 6 p.m. EST, give or take an hour. We're here, baby. We're here to deliver the news. So if you want all of that good stuff, definitely hit those buttons. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I want to get into stories. Let's freaking go. Okay, people, so first story on the docket is something I really wanted to talk about, and I'm really excited to mention the fact that Katekyo Hitman Reborn is looking like it's making waves, and it's looking like if we got Bleach back, we're probably going to be getting Reborn back at some given point in the future, because a new Twitter account was set up. I believe it's called KH Reborn _PR. And it's an official one. It's basically, I don't know, the team that has been created to work on the Katekyo Hitman Reborn franchise. And they started off the first tweet as follows. From February 2022, the anime Katekyo Hitman Reborn product information official Twitter started. We will continue to send out new products and event information, so thank you for your cooperation. And this was set up February 8th at 7 a.m. for me, at 7 a.m. EST, and it had like 2,000 at the time quote tweets, over 10,000 retweets, almost 10,000 likes. It's probably way more at that particular point. But yeah, so if they're doing that, and you could say, oh, it's just product, whatever. Reborn's been over for a very long time. If they're putting together a crew, a committee, a group of people to whether it be promote or sell products in the name of Katekyo Hitman Reborn, on top of that, they said the Hitman Reborn, the anime in particular, more than likely they're scouting what to do next and taking it slow in terms of the revival of the Katekyo Hitman Reborn series. And we could probably see the same way Bleach is returning, we could probably see a Katekyo Hitman Reborn return in the near future. And oh my god, I think we're already seeing it. I think we're seeing the beginning embers of burning passion of like, yo, Reborn's about to actually make a legit return. This is freaking crazy. When I saw this, I was like, what year is it? Because it was quite a few chapters. It was like, I think 3 arcs that never got animated. Now, you never know what could happen ultimately, the future, what it could hold. It could be that this is just a one and done thing. It could be that they're not really all that enthusiastic about making it. They're just putting out little products. So we gotta wait and see. But at the very least, this is a good sign that there could potentially be a return of Katekyo Hitman Reborn. And again, I'm still like, holy cow, because another thing that is very interesting to note, to my knowledge, the studio, the anime studio that created Katekyo Hitman Reborn, that made it and all that jazz, they're defunct now. Like, they're out of business. So essentially, Katekyo Hitman Reborn's licensing rights, in order for an anime studio to come license the title from Shueisha and make an anime, is up in the air, to the point where they could decide, you know what, we're gonna just do like a whole revival of Katekyo Hitman Reborn from the very beginning, which I don't know how that would work. I don't know if that'd be received well, because what year? I think Reborn went off air, if I'm not mistaken, like 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. It's been a while. It's been a while. So they could decide, you know what, nobody's gonna go watch the 200 episodes where like a good chunk of those is the daily life arc, which, in case you don't know, daily life arc is just like slice of life comedy in the midst of a shonen battle series. So they could just say, yo, we're gonna redo it, we're gonna put like little, maybe like 3 episodes to represent the daily life stuff, and we're gonna jump straight into it. There could be a massive revival. Mappa Studios could come into, oh god, please, no more Mappa. Like, it'd be fire, and I highly doubt it would happen, but it would be fire, and everybody would go crazy if Studio Ufotable decided, yo, we're gonna do a revival of that. Like, you know how we did reviving the Fate franchise and all that jazz? We're gonna revive Katekyo Hitman Reborn and do a proper adaptation from start to finish. Oh my god, considering Akira Amano, I mean, I want to say she does have like a new title that she's working on. We reported it here, the Ron Komonohashi detective manga. So technically she's not really available to make new chapters, but I can guarantee, considering the fact that nothing she's done since Katekyo Hitman Reborn has even gotten close to the notoriety. She's had just a lot of one-shots, like, what was it, Mary? Something about Mary, like, not something about Mary, that's a movie, but you get what I'm saying. There was a few few different projects that she tried since Reborn, and none of them has really panned out. I think Ron Komonohashi has like 300,000 in circulation, which is great, but in terms of like, yo, Reborn was massive. So that's also up in the air as well, in terms of the license could go to any studio, and they could decide, we don't want to continue off from where it left off. We're gonna redo it from the beginning, and I'm here for it, because those character designs in today's modern art and animation, I want to see that. So this is right here, something small, but everything got to start somewhere. And definitely, if you have the opportunity to support Reborn in any way possible, you know what to do if you want that anime return, because it's looking very possible. I think Bleach right now just opened the floodgates of a lot of shit you never thought you were gonna see again. You're gonna see again. But yeah, shout outs to Katekyo Hitman Reborn. They opened up a new Twitter for it, for the anime and whatever they're gonna do. We could be having anime, I don't know, maybe 3 years from now or something. Let's freaking go. Next up, people, we got the weekly Shonen Jump author comments. Let's take a look. There's always something interesting in these bad boys. We got a new serialization, by the way, I didn't mention, called Akane Banashi by Yuki Suenaga. And I want to say this is actually about Rakugo, if I'm not mistaken. They said, yay, serialization. Yes, this is great. This is great. This is great. Thank you for your support. Okay, you really enthusiastic. Let's go. Let's get it. We got Eiichiro Oda, creator of One Piece. When I saw people with AirPods, I used to think, hey, you have udon in your ears. But I tried them, and they're frighteningly awesome. Yo, you got udon in your ears, dog. Yo, savage. Then we got Yuto Suzuki, author of Sakamoto Days. My editor sent me some eel. I can eat it quickly when I'm busy, so it's so helpful. Some eel don't sound bad, dog. Then we got Yuki Tabata, author of Black Clover. Xenon received a birthday gift and some early Valentine's Day chocolate. Yo, Shorty's really sending, like, yo, okay. I'm happy when villains get presents, too. Thank you. Yeah, because he's gonna eat them shits and probably share them with his family. Shout out to Yuki Tabata. My God, one of the most wholesome manga ever. We got Hajime Komodo, author of Marshall. Winter is cold and dry, so I hope spring comes soon. I swear to God, please, can it come already? Like, I'm waiting. We're here. We're waiting. We want spring. I need a move where spring and summer are more of a thing. I freaking hate the snow so much. On to the next author comment we got here. Oh, there's another author on the Akane Banashi series. They're Takamasa Moi. This is my first serialization as just the artist. Okay, so they used to be a full-on manga. Now they only do art. I'll do my best with the art, so I would appreciate everyone's support. Shout outs to them. Why does it look like their avatar is like a... I don't even know. Is that a clown or something? Hold up. What's going on there? Interesting. Then we got Gen Osuka, author of Doran Dororan. I eat Mr. Donuts every week. I like the chocolate mochi donuts and the angel cream. Okay. We got Kohei Horikoshi, My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is ending right now. No. I just had to keep you guys on your toes, see if you're still paying attention. You're probably like, what for them? I played Smash Bros. For the first time in a while, but my fingers still remember the Falco combo. Nicely done, fingers. It's like riding a bike. You never forget. We got Boichi, artist of Dr. Stone. I'm drawing with everything I got. I bet you are. You're a freaking god of art, just like Yusuke Murata. And then I guess we'll close off with, ooh, I did not realize that. That looks so bad. Oh my God. Pray for Yuji Kaku. Author of Ashimo Yujikaku. Natsume Arata no Kekkon has been great from the start. The latest volume was awesome too. And the reason I said all of that was because he's at the very bottom. I don't know if that means anything, because a lot of people say that means nothing. Okay, it means nothing, but either way, he's at the bottom. Shout outs to Yujikaku and Ashimon. If that shit gets canceled, bro, everybody just go to Jump Plus. Fuck the weekly Shonen Jump at this point. Just go to Jump Plus. They don't value really awesome storytelling or something. Well, they do. There's One Piece, but yeah. You get what I'm saying. I'm salty. Next up, people, we got the top 50 best-selling manga of the week. Let's take a look, lads. We got 50 to 41. My Dress Up Darling Volume 3. And in this week, it sold 13,798, bringing its total to 296. My Dress Up Darling, everybody keeps telling me about that anime. Then, I don't want to be redundant about it. There's a bunch of JJK. There's another My Dress Up Darling. This time it's Volume 2, doing 14,000. So the anime is making waves. Then up to number 41. Again, I don't want to... It's Jujutsu Kaisen takeover season. We get it. But Volume 1 of Kimetsu Gakuen, the spin-off gag series of Demon Slayer, with another 14,000, almost 100K on a gag little manga. Demon Slayer, baby. That Demon Slayer effect. Then places 40 through 31, JJK, Mystery to Lunakari. Yo, I heard Mystery to Lunakari has sold already millions of copies. I don't doubt it. Look at everything here. Just all through here is Mystery to Lunakari, and then Jujutsu Kaisen. God damn it. Let's see, number 30 through 21. More mystery to Lunakari and Jujutsu. Oh my god. Literally, from 30 to 22 is everything is mystery to Lunakari. Because people keep on correcting how I say it. And then Jujutsu Kaisen. And then at number 21, Witch Watch Volume 4 with 17,000 this week. I wonder if that's enough to keep it safe or if they're going to give that I could see that getting the axe. I'll be honest with you. I can see Shonen Jump saying, you know what? You're out of here. You're only doing 17K. Although, it's not too bad. But Volume 4, you should be on the 30s and 40s, I feel. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Then places 20 through 11. More Jujutsu Kaisen. Tokyo Aliens. Okay. Twin Star Exorcist Volume 27. I'm surprised it hasn't ended yet because they announced a minute ago that they were in the climax or whatnot, or they were in the grand finale of it all with 19,690 in 3 days. That's not bad considering it's 27 volumes deep and never really hit that mainstream success. Okay, then we got top 10. I'm just jumping straight to top 10. Number 10, Tokyo Revengers Volume 25 with 20K, bringing this total to 971. I'm gonna throw a little hoorah when it hits a million because I've been waiting to see that hit a million. Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I really need to get that volume, dog. Like that's something matter of fact, let me know. Do y'all think I should? This is Berserk, Legendary Godlike, but I kind of wanted to show up some of the newer stuff I got right here. This is like Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and I think I got like Marshall. Where's Marshall? I don't know. Either way, let me know. Y'all want me to put those Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man here, switch it up a little bit. So yeah, more Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 17 with 26,000. Then going up a little bit. Owari no Seraph Volume 26, 3 days, 33,000. In case y'all don't know, Owari no Seraph, aka Seraph of the End, is ending. So 33,000 all this way, volume 26 later. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Then we got My Hero Academia Team Up Mission Volume 3. That's interesting, doing 34,000, hitting number 4. What is that, like a spin-off thing? Is that like a comedy spin-off, or I'm not sure what Team Up Mission, or is that based on like a game? Either way, shout outs to them. I don't think I've ever seen like a My Hero spin-off thingy majig on the charts before. Then we got Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 18 at number 2, which I don't know what the hell at number 3. The Fable The Second Contact Volume 2 with 44,000. Okay, I might take a look at that. Then number 2, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 18 with 15,000. No, that's probably maybe 45,000. That looks a little wrong. Probably 45,000, I'd imagine. Either that or 150. Probably 45,000. Bringing his total to 1.7. That was a little error. And then number 1, taking it home after the big announcement about a month ago that My Hero is on its final stretch, and then the latest chapter looking like it's really on its final stretch. My Hero Academia Volume 33 in 3 days, 314,000 copies. That's how we get it done, baby. Such a ominous cover. I never really looked at this one in particular. That's Deku all tired, dog. He's tired, and you got Uraraka and Ida on there. That's 314,000, not bad. Consider if it was a full week, it might have hit the 400. Like really, really dope stuff there, and that's the most notable by far release. Because number 2, again, I want to say that's 45,000. Nothing out of this world, but of course that's been here for a million years. And yeah, people, those were the top 50 best-selling manga of the week. Aside from My Hero, nothing really blew me the hell away, I'll be honest with you. But shout outs to My Hero Academia, especially topping the charts as always. Like, dog, this is gonna be a final insane year for our people down at My Hero. Like the heroes down at My Hero. And since we're on the topic of My Hero Academia, let's talk a little My Hero Academia games. It says here, My Hero Academia Ultra Impact brings RPG combat to mobile devices. Following up on its launch in Japan, My Hero's RPG My Hero Ultra Impact is now available on iOS and Android in 57 countries, including North America, which I actually had downloaded it because I thought it was the Rumble one that was supposed to be like on consoles and shit. I was like, wait, what is this? It's kind of like Chibi Eyes. It's alright. The localized version is fully up to date with the new characters, features, and events that have been added since its initial debut, and you can check out a sample in the launch trailer below. Players will get 750 hero gems, which is enough for 15 recruits as a thank you for those who participated in pre-registration. There will also be an increase in drop rates on global release celebration recruit for the highest rarity characters, and then it's just got like a whole bunch of different features. Story mode begins with meeting of a character special attacks. Like there's just a bunch of stuff on here. Again, experience a casual quirk battle RPG where you engage foes 3-on-3 using the heroes you've trained. Original 3D models of the characters you love would appeal. They do look a little cool. I ain't gonna lie, I like the character designs. Use quirks with a simple touch. Train in the unforeseen simulation joint with the UA high teachers and pro heroes. Yeah, I think that this could be a fun game. Again, it has a lot of details there if you're interested. Shout out to Crunchyroll for the article. But yeah, I don't know. I'm more so really hyped for that free console game that they were talking about. Like that one, it looks alright. It kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest with you. And I might give it a little dabble. Maybe jump on there. Maybe see if my daughter likes it. My daughter loves video games. Why won't she love a chibi My Hero game, okay? Come on, Morge. You got to get into the anime and manga realm with your pops. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, new My Hero game for the mobile. If you're interested, it could be a way to kill some time or something. Or, yeah. I was going to say waste time, but... anime, anything you could really say is wasting time. Going to a business meeting, I'm wasting time. I could be with my family. There's everything is a waste of time when you put it in a different perspective. Yeah, people, My Hero Academia mobile game. Yeah. Okay, people, next up, this was a funny, interesting one. In case you don't know, Attack on Titan's new opening, very, very awesome heavy metal song by Sim. I believe it's called The Rumbling. And ultimately, I've been listening to it damn near every day. No. But according to this, it says 3 out of 4 members of Sim, the group that did the Attack on Titan opening, band of Attack on Titan's The Rumbling, said they want to make a song for Chainsaw Man. Basically, they're throwing their hat in the ring to see if they could get the Chainsaw Man opening because they know that's about to go through the moon when Chainsaw Man drops. Okay, maybe this is gonna be huge, and I think that could work because Chainsaw Man feels very metal too. In fact, they've had similar sounding music in some of the promo trailers that they had, like the manga and stuff like that. I think Sim could actually nail it, and if they did something like that, all I ever wanted to do was fuck bitches. My name is Denji. That could work for Chainsaw Man. It definitely could. Shout outs to Sim. They got some good ass taste. I love it when even the band is like, you know, into the series. Like I remember with Tokyo Ghoul, I almost said Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Ghoul opening 1, Unravel. I remember the lead singer of that group, or is it just one person? I forget. But either way, it was the singer of Unravel. He said that he had read the story and like he cried when he read it, and that's why he wrote the song the way he did, because it was actually straight up for Tokyo Ghoul and how much he loved the character. And it resonates when a song is written specifically with a character in mind, and you play it on the opening, and it's a really good song. It makes it 10 times more because you know, like, oh, this is really this character's song. Like, this is what if this character could write music. So yeah, I could see Sim doing something really awesome for Chainsaw Man. Let's go. Yeah, Sim. Bring it. Let's go. Okay, next up, something that I did want to bring attention to you guys, and it would be awesome if you guys, anybody that's interested in this, anybody that want to speak out about this, definitely do so, because I've seen a movement about a week ago now at this point, I want to say, probably about a week ago. There was a video campaign where dozens of animation workers and allies spoke out for hashtag New Deal for Animation. And basically, the big crux of why they're doing this campaign and whatnot is the fact that people that write for animation, people that work on animation, even if the script is exactly the same, even if it's the same page length, even if it's the same notoriety, a live action show gets paid way more, and the writers on a live action show get paid way more than somebody that put the same amount of effort, same type of hype, all of that good stuff into animation. So they created this campaign in order to publicize that, yo, writers in the animation field need more, deserve more, and they're trying to make a little bit of noise over there, and I support it. I'm always supportive of the creatives, the creators, the people that really make this all possible, getting their fair share. I want to get, one of my missions in life is to make it a thing of the past of the idea and term the starving artist. The artist shouldn't be starving, because if there's no artist, there's no art, there's no people buying tickets to look at the art, okay? So that whole idea and how it's been normalized throughout time of the starving artist, the artist should never starve. He should be the first one getting fed, because there's no lines, there's no tourism, there's no nothing without the artist. The artist is the biggest thing. So when I hear this and I hear it, like, yo, it's really ridiculous that the live action writers, half the time, you know, live action, you know, they hit or miss or whatever, they get in so much more than animation. But there's a lot that goes into animation, a lot to think about, continuity, all sorts of stuff. Same thing with live actions, just there's so much more. And not to mention the fact that animation, it goes off to a studio sometimes overseas. They don't even get to see what's going on, so they gotta really be cognizant with every little move that they plan in a script. Live action, you can walk up to the director and walk up to the scene as it's being filmed. So I definitely feel like animation deserves better, and I'm hoping that this movement can make some waves. I'm not sure what's happened since they opened it up. I do know, though, that they're campaigning to get more Funds get more in general pay, higher pay for people that work in the animation field as writers. They deserve it. I ain't gonna lie, it's something I'm passionate about. Y'all know I've been writing for a good minute now. Pay the writers, give them what they deserve. So yeah, people, I just wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. Hashtag a new deal for animation. If you want to support the movement and help these writers get their just dues, because yeah, in 2022, no writers, when, you know, entertainment of that type is one of the biggest things out there, should be like, yo, dog, how we getting so low pay and all that jazz compared to our live action counterparts? It just shouldn't happen. Okay, people, next up, something that I wanted to take a look at, a series I've been meaning to talk about for a good minute. Haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm about like 20-something chapters deep, I want to say, into it, and it's like maybe 50-ish, 60 at this particular point. But it's a newer series, but nevertheless, I wanted to take a look at what the sales success has been thus far for. You may have heard it, and shout outs to at Yellowstone over on Twitter for these stats. Sakamoto Days, manga volume sales evolution. Considering it's a newer title from Weekly Shonen Jump, it's done pretty well with solid gains each volume. And it just shows here, volume 1 did a little under 20, volume 2 did a little under 30, volume 3 did a little under 50, volume 4. So it's continuously increasing without an anime, with the fact that marketing wise, it is not, I'm gonna just keep it real, especially for a Jump manga, it is not the most enticing to put an overweight old man as the thing that markets your series. It's just not. It's not gonna get like, oh shit, yo, that's the one with the fat old guy, right? Oh my god. So the fact that it is doing this and continuously growing regardless is a good sign, and I do think Sakamoto Days is going to be one of those that breaks the mold, similar to the way like Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen and all these darker shonen break the mold. This is going to break the mold in a different manner in terms of the main character is like an old dude that just wants to be left the fuck alone with his family and shit, you know what I'm saying? So really, really awesome stuff, and it's dope to see Sakamoto Days. I hope probably, I don't even know, because there's just so much competition now. We're at, what, February 2022? Maybe middle of next year we'll hear something about an anime. Because at this point, considering we haven't even heard about Marshall and Undead Unluck getting anime yet, and they're both at that point where they should have an anime announcement, I'm gonna guess Sakamoto Days won't get an anime announcement until probably even after a year from me saying this right now, which is crazy, but Jump been moving different lately. And yeah, people, just wanted to give you guys a little update on the sales success of Sakamoto Days. Now, this was something that I wanted to bring to you guys' attention, final story of the episode, and it was basically a look at how much manga is dominating the comic book scene. It says here, well, look at what dominates the comic scene in the US. Manga, obviously. Manga was up 170% in 2021 versus 2020, and it made up 77% of all comics sold in the retail market in the US. Just looking at it right here. Basically, the blue is manga, 76.7%. The orange is comics and graphic novels like superhero shit like Batman, only 6.4%. And then the gray is comics, graphic novels of all other genres. So doesn't that orange thing right here, like, yo, let's take a second. For starters, shout outs to anime and manga. We did it, baby. We did it from the days of people practically throwing proverbial eggs at us for loving this shit. We did it. Look at that. Look at that, right? But above all else, why aren't DC and Marvel? Well, Marvel, they got their movies working, so they don't really give a shit about any of this. But why not try and bleed into, instead of continuing on this dying fight of the capes and cows and the crusades, right? Leave that shit for the animation and stuff. Why not focusing on putting out more books that are other genres? Slice of life comic books. And I'm sure there's plenty out there. But DC, for example, they could market, like, imagine a slice of life, maybe less serious, but a slice of life Joker comic, where it's just like less on the serious of him being a Joker, maybe a different twist on it altogether, like he's just a sad motherfucker that every once in a blue, like the peak of an arc, which, let me not give these ideas away. This is, you know what I'm saying, like, I gotta figure it out. But all I'm gonna say is, make the orange more into gray, and the gray will eventually turn into blue. Very simplistic in my opinion. Obviously, it's a big struggle, don't get me wrong, because manga has everything by the proverbial throat. But that's not to say that they're going to always have that, because everything has its time. We got Korean comics coming up. We got a lot of different things happening. I want to check back a year from today. We're February 2022. February 2023, I want to see what that's looking like. I want to see February 2024, what this is looking like. If the comic book industry can change, if manga is going to be the predominant thing. Because, again, with things like Solo Leveling, Tower of God, God of High School, all of these other comics, and then on top of that, you got other things that are coming and making waves. Manga, you know what I'm saying? It won't always be the dominating factor, but I gotta stress that the superhero comic book stuff, maybe it might be time to slow things down and take some of those initiatives and move it elsewhere. Because how many times can you retell the same story of Batman? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different when you're putting in a live action, different medium, but in terms of comic books, the books themselves, you've been telling the same story about a dude that lost his parents for like 70 years or some shit. When was Batman made? 1939 or some shit? Like, long time of telling about Batman. 80 years of telling about Batman losing his parents. Try something else. And don't get me wrong, that's my favorite superhero. I love Batman. I love Batman and Superman and all of that stuff. Sales-wise, it doesn't make sense to keep on doing it. Money-wise, marketing-wise, the business aspect, you would probably move on and use all of the millions of comic books for eventual adaptations and stuff like that. But nobody is going and watching the latest Batman and then running, oh my god, I gotta get the comic books for that. That's kind of like something outdated. Try something else. But yeah, people, those were all the stories we have for today's episode. Curious what you guys think. Favorite story, most important story, something that I didn't cover that you wish I would have covered, and just in general, your thoughts on today's episode of FORNEVER News. That's all I have for this one, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace, and you guys just watched another episode of FORNEVER News. Have an awesome day. What I know.